Good afternoon. Welcome to day 429 at the EMA office, where I'm joined with Mila from the Health Department and also Chairman Kern. Today I have the numbers and questions and answers, and Mila, you get the floor.
Good afternoon. For Sunday, May the 16th, we have 31 new positive tests out of a total of 764 for the day. The age range of individuals is under 10 to in their 60s. The county positivity rate is at 4.1%, with a 3.0% rolling average, 7-day. The regional positivity rate is at 2.5 as of May the 13th. We have 0 new deaths today, which is always a good thing. Countywide, we have conducted a total of 354,034 tests, which consist of 30,864 positives and 323,170 negatives. The total number of deaths to date is 477, and our condolences go out to those families. To date, the number of individuals who've completed their 10-day isolation period is 30,172. Total tested statewide is 23,813,589. Total positive is 1,366,268, which is an increase of 1,248 from yesterday. Total deaths to date is 22,439, and that's an increase of 24. For hospitalization numbers, we have 9 patients in St. Clair County that are hospitalized for COVID-19-like illness. Regionally, we're at 23. Patients on ventilators within the county is 1, and regionally, we're at 2. For those in outbreak status in congregate care, we have 0 new cases to report. As far as testing, we have testing at St. Clair Square Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 to 4, as well as MedExpress, CVS, and Walgreens. And IDPH will be at Washington Park and on Monday and Friday of this week from 8 to 4. Chairman Kern, zip code report.
All right. So here we go. 622059, we're up 1 to 41. 62204, up 1 to 426. 62205, down 2 today to 681. 62206 is also down 1 COVID case today to 1,421. 62207 is up 1 to 644. 62208, up 1 to 1,745. 62220, up 3 to 2,197. 62221, up 2 to 2,952. 62226, up 1 to 3,386. 62232, up 1 to 940. 62254, up 1 to 826. 62255, up 1 to 89. 62264, up 1 to 377. And 62269, up 2 to 3,453. 31 new positives, 764 tested, brings our county positivity up today to 4.1%. That's the wrong direction, but the 7-day rolling average does stay the same at 3%. Regional positivity is actually down because Bond County comes in at 2.2%, Clinton 2.7%, Madison 4.4%, Monroe's at 1.2%, Randolph 0% today, St. Clair is at 2.2%, and Washington County is at a negative 4.4%. Hospitalizations, Herb, are going up a little bit. The past couple days, they've been starting to trend up again. We want to keep an eye on that. It's important that people realize that this virus is still out there. Not everyone has been vaccinated. Really, we've got a long way to go with vaccinations. About a third of the population has been completely vaccinated.
Right, 31 new cases in the county and 20 of them under the age of 40. So that's that number we keep looking at. Today is our question and answer day. There's one that come on here. Sean says, will the fairgrounds vaccine site stay open a little longer now that 12 to 15th can get their vaccines? No, it will be closing on May 30th, but she said her son just got his first dose, but he'll be able to get his second one at 330 West Main, right, Mila?
That's correct. We will continue to offer Pfizer at the 330 West Main after May 30th, as well as J&J and Moderna at that location. So you would just need to go to our website to see what days, which vaccine is available, and then to register there as well.
And really, the partnership with the schools, most of these kids are school age, and so running clinics at their schools, I think, is a good idea.
Right.
The students are used to going there, and so there'll be plenty of opportunity. Walgreens, CVS also. Urgent Cares and the hospitals probably still are going to be offering.
Right. We urge you to check for that 12 to 15 age group, which facilities will administer vaccine to those, but vaccine is available at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Sam's, and some other locations. At the fairgrounds, we vaccinated over 500 individuals in that 12 to 15 age group. We will continue to do that. I believe St. Elizabeth's is going to come online with some vaccine clinics. We are working with the schools. Two of the high schools have scheduled clinics, and several more as far as organizations that deal with younger individuals have reached out and are interested in holding clinics as well.
So the bottom line is stay tuned each day here because we're going to be here until the chairman tells us we don't need to be here anymore. So, and that's going to be a few days still to come because we're still in this. As you can see by the zip code report today, it's still out there in our county, and we want to make sure we get this thing behind us. Today is our question and answer day. Brian, you got some questions?
Yes, sir. First question you guys just answered, so we'll skip past that one. Second one says, we have been wearing masks for many months because people can have COVID and be asymptomatic, hence the wearing of the mask. Now we no longer have to wear the mask if vaccinated, yet vaccinated people are still getting COVID and remain asymptomatic. I'm confused of what kind of message this is sending. Unvaccinated people need to wear a mask to protect them and those not vaccinated. But vaccinated people don't need to wear a mask but could be walking around spreading COVID with no symptoms. Help me understand. The vaccine isn't a cure-all, but it's supposed to make symptoms less and prevent you from going on a vent and keeping you out of the hospital.
Right. So we know that in the population, a vaccine for fully vaccinated individuals is greater than 90% effective. And recent research has indicated that individuals who are fully vaccinated are less likely to be asymptomatic and to effectively spread COVID. But we do urge you that once the mask mandate is lifted, if you're immunocompromised, that you speak to your physician, whether you're immunocompromised because of health conditions or medication you're on, to talk to your physician and see what the best option for you is, as well as even after the mask mandate is lifted, if you're not comfortable not wearing a mask, continue to do so.
The next person asks, is there testing going on outside of St. Clair Square Sunday, May 16th?
Or our CVS, Walgreens, MedExpress, they offer testing at this point in the day. It's pretty late. I would advise you to go to their website and check for availability.
The next person says, what population of St. Clair County and what population of Illinois have had at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine?
We know that within the county, about 34% are totally vaccinated. There are some different statistics out on IDPH's website with different age groups. The 16 to 64, about 41% have received a dose of a vaccine. 65 and above, you're at 80% or greater. Nationally, we're looking at about 47% of the nation has received one dose, and then about 36% are fully vaccinated.
Okay. One more question says, I was assuming since a person is fully vaccinated, they cannot carry or get COVID. Am I wrong? Someone told me today that a fully vaccinated person can still get COVID, but it might not be as severe of a case. Can you please clear this up?
Right, and like we just said, it's over 90% effective in individuals who are fully vaccinated, but there is still the potential, although recent research is showing that you're less likely to be asymptomatic and effectively spread the disease. So again, there's a possibility. You want to maintain some social distance, wash your hands, and that helps not only with COVID, but a lot of different respiratory illnesses.
Okay, thank you very much. Chairman, we had 4 questions come in that are all about masks. So I'm just going to kind of go through them and then we'll have a little dialogue here. First person said, why hasn't the mask mandate been lifted yet? Second person says, I'm confused with the mask policy. Does it start now? Does it start June 12th? On June 12th, does the state open up so everything was like it was pre-pandemic? Next person, now that the CDC determined those that have been fully vaccinated can do without masks, when are we able to enter local businesses without them? And finally, when will the mask mandate be lifted? For full disclosure, I've never been scared of getting COVID, but I did my part and got the vaccine so we could all move on with our lives. Why are we not following CDC guidelines and repealing the mask orders? I can't handle this much longer.
So first of all, thank you for getting the vaccine. I mean, that really is the step that's going to make all this happen. It's the reason the vaccine is, of course, the reason why CDC has said that if you have been vaccinated, that in most instances, you don't have to wear a mask, that you are going to be okay. And if you do contract COVID, it should be a milder case. And so that's why they have allowed the economy, or at least recommended that the economy opens up. If you haven't been vaccinated, you still got to wear or asked to wear your mask. I was at a graduation today, a college graduation in another county up north. Everyone wore their mask at the graduation. People were socially distanced, but you had to present your card that said you were vaccinated to be able to get a seat at the graduation. So it's going to be important for people in the future. If you're going to fly, if you're going to use public transportation, there are still, with healthcare, there are still times when masks are going to be required for people, and you're going to have to give proof of vaccination to be able to partake in certain things. So getting the vaccination is really the key to all this. We are waiting for an executive order to come from the governor's office that will immortalize what the CDC has said, and we think from all indications the governor is going to let his order coincide with what the CDC has recommended. We are in the bridge phase. I think that speaks to capacity limits and events that can be held. That may be amended, but as of now, we're on schedule, June 12th, to have all capacity limits restrictions lifted in the state. But we're really waiting for that executive order, which we understand will come either late today or tomorrow. So the governor's actually going to be in the county tomorrow. He's been very attentive to St. Clair County throughout this pandemic. We have seen this governor more than any other governor in the past. So we'll anxiously await to see what the executive order will be. We're tired of these things too. And as soon as the executive order says that we don't have to wear these, everyone in this room's been vaccinated. We're doing this out of an abundance of caution and because we want to abide by the current executive order.
And as you said, hopefully that order is going to be coming. We got that announcement late Friday, and we was anticipating getting it then. But we understand it takes time. But the governor did indicate that he was going to follow the science like he's been doing since day one. And once we get that executive order here, we will post it up. And as the chairman said, all of us want to get rid of these masks, but we will continue to do our job in supporting what the executive order says. So the last statement, I can't handle this much longer, believe me. We say that almost every day around here.
But if you want to continue to wear a mask, I mean, people should
Yes.
understand that if people are more comfortable wearing a mask,
Do
and
so.
because COVID is still out in the community, and even if you've been vaccinated, there is a small chance that you can contract it. It may not be as bad a case, but if you don't want to get sick at all, please allow people to wear a mask and don't give them a funny look if they don't. And of course, always continue to wash your hands. There's some things that came out of this, the pandemic, that I think are useful. And so with the whole hygiene part of this, the past 429 days, we shouldn't forget about that either.
Don't forget the Mass site will close on May 30th, but the 330 West Main site will be open. The call center is still remaining open to assist you with your scheduling. Currently at the site, you can go there Monday through every day but Wednesday, 9 to 5, sign up and you can get your shot right there. Don't worry about it. If you get the first one, there will be plenty of other places, 330 West Main or other locations to get your second one. The most important thing is get that first one. So we'll be back with Cindy in a few moments to translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow for day 430. Everybody have a good evening.